Gun owners in California are celebrating a major victory for the Second Amendment following a ruling by the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. One America's Pearson has more.
Gun owners in California have long seen their Second Amendment rights abused and neglected. But earlier this month, headlines around the country announced that gun rights advocates scored a major victory in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. One America News spoke with Rick Travis from the California Rifle and Pistol Association, who explained what the decision meant for California's roughly 5 million gun owners.
Duncan versus Becerra, the victory against the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. What happened? Break it down for us.
Duncan v. Becerra deals with what's called standard capacity magazines. The state likes to call them large capacity magazines. Across the country in 49 states, when you buy a firearm, it comes with a standard capacity magazine. California, you get the 10-round donut. So we went ahead and sued on that, and in the lower court, we won. They appealed it. It went to Judge Benitez. Judge Benitez here in San Diego County said, yeah, no, it's totally unconstitutional. You can't do this. The left said, oh, my God, there's going to be shootouts in the street. OK, corral. Newsflash, there hasn't been.
So can we attribute this victory to President Trump's appointment of judges to the Ninth Circuit?
Oh, most definitely we can do that, because Donald J. Trump has actually brought parity, and the Ninth Circuit prior to him was the most overturned court in U.S. history. And now we're starting to get parity, meaning that there's a balance between liberal and conservative judges, which is why this election is critical to make sure that stays that way.
Where do we stand with the ruling now? What do California gun owners need to know?
You can't buy anything until this Friday at 5 o'clock when we find out if they're going to push forward with an en banc or if they're going to let it go. And at that point, the law of the land would be you could buy.
An en banc decision would mean the state didn't agree with the 3-judge panel decision, and so they would ask the entire Ninth Circuit to vote, allowing 11 judges to review the 3 judges' ruling. Rick says based on the current makeup of the court, it's a coin toss on who would win the ruling, and it could land 6-5 either way. If that happens, Rick says they'll push the case all the way to the Supreme Court.
What can Californians do to restore their rights at this point? What's the next step?
Well, the next step, obviously, is fighting back, and that starts at the level of dog catcher, going all the way up to the governor's office. You know, whether it's recall the governor, which there's a major effort to do that, but also going after the senators, also going after the assembly people who aren't following the Constitution of the state, let alone the federal government. And it's in the power of the vote. We need to take back our state, and the way to do that is at the ballot box on November 3rd.
Pearson, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.